Well, howdy there. Welcome back to my channel, Tactical Snowflake. I don't have much to say right now. I just want to shoot my shotgun. I got nine shells in here. What is it? BB? I don't know. 3-inch shells. Whatever. Let's do this. All right, I'm just gonna take you. Put you over here. It's probably not the best shot, but hey, I'll make it to work. Alright, for your entertainment, I'm gonna shoot something. I'm gonna kick it away from me a little bit. 9 shots. Here we go! It went like straight up in the air. Straight up in the air. I'm gonna keep trying to hit it. Oh. Yeah, that would be helpful. I hit it again. Oh man. I still don't know where to hold my cheek. Okay, I can still see it a little bit. I missed it that time. I don't know where to hold my cheek. It's kind of frustrating, but you know, whatever. Oh my god, I'm not holding this right. I don't think, I don't know. Keep hitting it. That's 6 shells. That's it. Well, that's it, folks. That was fun. That was fun. Alright, let's get some better lighting here. Oh boy. Yeah, steel shot, 3-inch shell, 1 1/8 ounce BB shot. You know, if that means anything to you. So, what's been going on? I know I haven't been recording or uploading any more than I usually do, but which is not very frequently. Just haven't been in the mood the past couple weeks. It was kind of funny. I shared an image of myself on Reddit, wearing pretty much what I'm wearing right now, actually, shooting what I'm shooting right now. And there was a lot of like positive feedback, and I was just like testing the waters, right? Because I know that there are trolls out there, and I see them trolling other gender non-conforming folks doing their thing. So I was like, well, you know, it's something that'll never change. And that's fine. Trolls, I give you something to make fun of, you give me something to push back against. So I actually think, it's a pretty harmonious relationship in a nice fucked up way. But whatever. Like I said, the feedback was pretty positive all in all. Like, a lot of people saying like, oh, straight wasp here. It's great seeing, diversity in the gun community. I mean, which is really what this channel is pretty much about. Like, I just want the world to see that anyone can love guns. And also, I'm gonna adjust this. So, what's the deal? I don't even talk about the gender stuff too much, but obviously I got some gender stuff going on, and I got this dress on, and I like presenting in a feminine way. I don't go too far to present as a woman. So, like I said, I'm kind of rambling, but whatever. So, yeah, I want to show that everyone can enjoy guns, and I especially want to show my gender non-conforming, trans, femme siblings out there, my fellow oddballs, relative to the rest of what's considered normal. I just want to show you all that this is an option. It's an option for fun. Oh man. It is fun. It is fun. Sometimes it hurts, but I just want to show all my gender buddies that, hey, you can do this too. And I don't know, I just feel like I'm rambling right now, so I'll just talk about my thoughts on my gender and all that. Like, I grew up just being a boy, like angsty boy. I listened to lots of Korn in high school. I was just kind of unhappy in general. My, romantic stuff never seemed to work out because just being myself didn't seem to draw the people in the way that I wanted them to be drawn. Like, I've always been attracted to women, some guys, and whatever, other folks. I'm queer, it's all good. But, there was a few times in particular where I remember I did something and the person I was with was like, don't do that, that's what women do. And I was like, oh, I was just being myself. And ultimately, that's all the gender thing is for me. I'm just being myself. Like, I honestly don't really care about the labels a ton. If I were on a deserted island, however it is that I would think about myself and the clothing I would fashion from palm leaves that resembled dresses probably and, was womanly. I don't know. If I were on a deserted island and I got to choose the clothing I wore, however I would think about myself with no one else around, not having to use any words, like, that's my gender. It's just me being me. It's not, I personally do not like contrived things. I don't like having pretenses. I just want to be myself. I want to be my authentic, in-the-moment self as much as possible. Like, it's taken me decades to figure that out. Because when I grew up, it was like, it wasn't 2017. It wasn't as open as it is now. When I grew up in the suburbs, and just pretty average and moderate conservative. But I've just come to find that I like wearing dresses. I like wearing pretty things. I like feeling pretty. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. It's ridiculous. And I agree with some folks that say gender doesn't mean a whole lot. Gender doesn't mean very much to me anymore. Like the words boy and girl, man, woman. It's like, I know what they mean. They mean to most people. But to apply them to people in real world situations, so often a person just doesn't really fit that label completely. And if you start thinking whatever, boys don't have to like blue and girls don't have to like pink, and women don't have to do the cleaning and men don't have to do the breadwinning, once you stop hanging on to those notions, then you're like, well, what the fuck does it mean to be a man or a woman anyway? It's just people being people. This person happens to be more feminine. This person happens to be more masculine. It's like, first off, why the fuck do you care what they're doing? Someone's shoving something in your face, then I guess you have to have an opinion, or whatever. But when it comes to all this gender stuff, I'm not interested in attention. I wish it was just as boring to the rest of the world as being a cis man or a cis woman. I want it to be that boring. It is that boring. It's just me. I'm just being myself. It's not a big deal. The only reason I have to talk about it is because shit's kind of fucked up. The trans military ban, the non-issue trans women in bathrooms and trans men. It's a non-issue. These things are non-issues. My gender is it's a non-issue, but I have to make it an issue because ignorant folks are just setting things up to make my life more uncomfortable. harder. I don't give a fuck about you or your life. Like, why the fuck do you care where I go to the bathroom? It's like, bathrooms are just for going to the bathroom. It's so fucking... It just shows that people have not... They haven't... Their horizons have been in the same place for a long time now, and it's like, change is uncomfortable, but it's not the end of the world, and I'm not even asking you to do that much. Just like, see me as me, make room for a new category of being. There's a plane going up. Oh, it's got those, it could land in water. Okay, anyway. I don't, like, when it comes to pronouns and all that, the way I am, socially in general, I don't like exerting my will on other people. It makes me pretty uncomfortable. I like people to just be their authentic selves, even if they're assholes. Be yourself. And just, and I'll know that you're an asshole. It's like, I don't tell people about my gender or my pronouns very often. I just kind of take the attitude that, like, if you want to get to know me, then you'll either ask about these things, or I will finally see that you are interested in who I am as a person, and I will relay this information to you. And it's up to you if you want to respect my desired pronouns, or if you don't, and you just want to willfully use words that I'd rather you not use. You're free to do that. I can't make you do anything. I don't want to make you do something you don't want to do. I don't. But I will think that you are an asshole, and you can be an asshole. You are a free agent. You can do whatever you want. I don't think it's too much to ask, really, to say, like, hey, if you're curious about getting to know me for real, like, consider rewiring your brain just a little bit. Because it took me years, but I do see now that there's more than just man and woman. Like, I see that. That's my lived reality. And why can't things change? I don't see why things can't change. Things have been changing for centuries. Notions that we collectively hold, they're ever shifting. How is that controversial? That's not controversial. We don't own people anymore. We don't think women Jesus. More and more people are recognizing that the feminine is not inferior to the masculine. More and more. 200 years ago, such notions were not held, or as widespread. So why can't people just have limp wrists when they shouldn't have had limp wrists, or sport a dress when historically for the past couple hundred years they've worn pants? I'm not a Christian. I don't give a fuck about old-timey notions. If you're not a Christian either, then what the fuck do you care? If you're not a person of a traditional faith, why are you against humans transforming themselves? It's just about people being authentic. I think inauthenticity, I don't really believe in sin per se, but authenticity to me is holy, and inauthenticity is sinful. I think people should just be themselves. If you're going to be an asshole, be an asshole. If you're going to be a sweet, lovely person, then please let that out. Ramble. That's kind of my attitude towards gender. I just think people should be themselves. I like gender-neutral pronouns because they don't carry expectations. They give a person the freedom in that person's mind to just wiggle about and be whoever they want to be, free of those expectations. You say a man, that conjures up a lot of associations. When you say a woman, the same thing. When you just say, oh, they left their hat here, they left their whatever. It's just a person. It's just a person. Stripped of gender roles, stripped of all that bullshit, antiquated, I think it's garbage. So, ramble. I just feel like rambling, I guess. I haven't really felt like making a video it wasn't really the Reddit experience per se. I mean, it went exactly as I thought it would. I got my first "Go kill yourselves." I should have screenshot that because it was kind of like, oh, it happened. But honestly, I take all of that as like a sign that I'm doing exactly what I should be doing. I think it's going well. If I'm upsetting people like that, then I must be doing something agreeable to, I don't know, to my cause or for my cause or in line with my values. So it was also interesting. It was an interesting experience though, because it was like, oh wow, it would be really easy to get a lot of traffic flowing over this channel. You just make a few strategic posts on, say, Reddit, and you'd be swamped. And it would be good, and it would be bad. But I don't think my channel is up to snuff yet. I mean, I probably misspeak all the time, and I mean, people are assholes anyway. You give them something to really be an asshole about, it's like, they're gonna be mean. That's fine. I mean, it doesn't feel good when people are mean at you, but, you know, that's the internet. The internet is a merciless place. It's heaven and hell. I love it. I couldn't live without it anymore. I wouldn't want to live without it. But yeah, it's like, eventually I do want more traffic flowing over the channel, but I'm gonna just keep posting videos for my friends and hopefully acquiring more guns. I'll do as much as I can before winter comes, because when winter comes, it gets so fucking cold that I don't really feel like shooting. My finger's actually tired today because I was dialing in my Mossberg sights. I finally figured it out. It was pretty great. I think, like, I don't know, it's like 30, 40 yards away, the target I was hitting, and I got a bullseye. And it was after long dialing in, like 60 rounds, dialing it in. I finally figured out the sights, and I did it. So, you know, this whole gun thing, I'm still learning a lot. And I'm not really qualified to educate, but hopefully some of it's entertaining. I don't know. You know, it's fun just being bored with people too. Like, I don't know, if you just want to come to this channel and just watch me do nothing but ramble like I am right now. I watch channels for those reasons. It's so beautiful out right now. But yeah, anyway, I hope you enjoyed that shotgunning. Kind of in the mood to shoot something else. But I'll leave it at that. Oh, God, man. I still don't know how to hold this thing, but you know, I'm learning. So, thanks for watching this very aimless video. If you haven't subscribed, why not? Just try it. I don't upload very often, but it feels good seeing that number move up. It's true. Leave a comment or something, I don't know. I actually review all the comments before I let them be posted, because I just don't feel safe otherwise. Anyway, leave a comment, subscribe. Just know I'm doing this, even if it's infrequently, I'm definitely doing it. I came out here to shoot even though I wasn't really in the mood, and I had a great time, so, okay, love y'all. I don't know who you are, but I love you, and thanks for watching, and I will talk to you later.